This is a very interesting video of anti-Semite Morponios doing Hollywood propaganda for the Islamists, Hamas. So in the first photo, he shows a man wearing a black and white shirt, holding a Palestinian flag, very far from what looks like an Israeli town. You can't see the border. You can't see the mound that the Israelis work behind. And he wants you to think that this is the person that they shot from a long ways off. Then he shows a video of a person walking very close to the fence. And he wants you to think that the person who was close to the fence was actually shot very far away from the fence. But from his own work, you could see that the person probably is within 100 feet of the fence.
Video is a young person. I don't know if he was a teenager or just how young he was, but this is a fairly young person who is doing nothing more than walking through the grass carrying a Palestinian flag. He is nowhere close to where the IDF soldiers are. And yet, even at this great distance, they just shoot him and kill him. And you're going to see that in this video. I'll play it once. This video was recorded by a Palestinian man named Walid Mahmoud, and he has put this up on Twitter and Facebook, and I'm going to play it here and also zoom in a bit with my own software so you can see this closer up. ويكون الآن وضع القناص عليه إصابة هذا المواطن إصابة في قدمه على يده.
Here's the man in the black and white shirt waving the Palestinian flag that appears to be very far away from Israelis. So that person that Morponios wanted you to believe that was shot, that was so far away from the fence, it shows how immoral the Israelis are, was actually not the person who was shot. In this video, actually, that he worked on, and he was able to get a close-up, you could see the fence, you could see the mesh of the fence, you could see the poles of the fence. It appears that the man is probably within 100 feet of the fence. In addition, you could also see that the shirt is a dark color, probably black or blue, whereas the other one that he showed, the man was wearing a shirt with colors of black and white.
Does to civilians. And if you think that this kind of behavior is okay, think about it in terms of how we handle things here in the United States. When the hundreds of people that were out at the Bunkerville Bundy Ranch in 2014, as they approached the fence, where on the other side were a bunch of BLM, the different federal goons on the other side of the fence, as these American citizens approached the fence, what if the people on the other side, what if the government agents just started shooting them? What if they just started killing them?
Morponios cynically compares the situation in America, where we have law-abiding citizens, versus the Hamas psychopaths who want to destroy Israel. That's how his comparison is made. So anti-Semite Morponios, he doesn't think that that the Israelis have a right to defend their people, their children, their parents, their grandchildren, their wives, their sisters. But that's not going to be. You can see one of the savages says, "We've come through east of Al-Barish." Well, 4 of these savages have been killed by the Israelis. It was in the newspapers, and the rest were caught. And so, like I said, they'll continue to protect themselves regardless of the wishes of anti-Semite Morphonios.